In this video, we'll be taking a look at 3 NBA games happening on November 6, 2023, and providing you with free team picks and total picks for each one of those games. So 6 picks in total. Welcome back to Cash Out Sports. Let's dive right into it. Oh, and don't forget to subscribe and to click the bell icon to get notified as soon as these videos get released, so that you have more time to plan out your bets as we provide these videos on a daily basis. I can guarantee that you'll have all the important information that you'll need on these 3 NBA games after fully watching this video. One more thing before we start. If you would like to gain access to our best exclusive sports picks to take your journey to the next level, then check out our Patreon in the link down below, where we offer our best single picks, parlay picks, and much more. Now let's get started. Golden State Warriors versus Detroit Pistons. In a Monday night matchup, the Golden State Warriors will make their way to the Little Caesars Arena to face the Detroit Pistons. Both teams will be in action on Sunday afternoon and face the challenge of playing on the second leg of a back-to-back. The Golden State Warriors were on an impressive 5-game winning streak before facing a roadblock in the form of the Cleveland Cavaliers, who handed them a 115-104 defeat last night. Stephen Curry led the charge with 7 3-pointers, contributing 28 points, while Draymond Green notched 18 points and 8 assists. Klay Thompson and Jonathan Kuminga each added 15 points. Despite their efforts, the Warriors struggled to find their offensive rhythm, shooting just 36% from the field and 16 of 41 from beyond the arc. A nightmarish second quarter, where they scored only 15 points, left them facing an uphill battle throughout the game. On the other side, the Detroit Pistons are currently in a rough patch, looking to halt a 4-game losing streak after suffering a 120-106 loss to the Phoenix Suns last night. Cade Cunningham led the team with 26 points and 6 assists, making 12 of 24 field goals. Marcus Sasser added 22 points on 9 of 16 shooting, and Ausar Thompson chipped in with 14 points, 9 rebounds, 4 assists, 4 steals, and 4 blocks. The Pistons, as a team, shot 49% from the field and 8 of 23 from three-point range. However, they struggled to maintain their momentum in the second quarter and had no answer for the Suns' Kevin Durant, who torched them with 41 points. Golden State is coming off an exciting game against the Oklahoma City Thunder just 2 days ago, winning 141-139 with a last-second shot. Stephen Curry led the way with 30 points, and the team's chemistry appeared rejuvenated after the departure of Jordan Poole. Last season, the Warriors faced some chemistry issues, but they now seem to be back at a championship level. Detroit, although an exciting young team, is still experiencing growing pains in 2023. They currently lead the NBA in turnovers, which the Warriors are expected to capitalize on by scoring easy buckets in transition. However, considering this is the second game of a back-to-back, it's possible that one or more of the Warriors' older players might sit out. Nevertheless, they should have enough firepower to handle a young Detroit team. The Warriors are entering this game with the same lineup as in their previous games, while the Pistons are still missing Jaden Ivey, Alec Burks, and Monty Morris. The Warriors have won 5 of their last 6 games, including 4 of their last 5 road games. They have been performing well offensively, averaging over 124 points per game in their last 3 games. They exhibit good ball movement to find the open man and show aggressiveness on the offensive glass, leading to numerous second-chance points. Meanwhile, the Pistons have struggled defensively, allowing more than 115 points per game in their last 3 matchups. This sets the stage for the Warriors to exploit Detroit's defense. The Pistons, in contrast, have lost 4 consecutive games, including 2 of their last 3 home games. They lack the offensive firepower, averaging less than 110 points per game at home. Additionally, they lag in rebounding and commit a high number of turnovers, making them one of the league's worst teams at protecting the ball. The Warriors excel in forcing turnovers on the road and have played solid defense, holding 3 of their last 5 opponents to under 105 points. This suggests they will likely restrain Detroit's offense effectively. The Warriors have been one of the league's top-performing teams, with a 5-game win streak before their loss to the Cavaliers. Therefore, it's not surprising that they are the favorites on the road in this matchup. The Pistons, while showing glimpses of their potential this season, have been on a recent 3-game skid in which they struggled defensively. Both teams will be playing on 0 days of rest, but considering the Pistons' recent defensive struggles and the Warriors' offensive prowess, it's reasonable to expect a strong performance from Golden State in this game. So the Golden State Warriors to win and cover the spread as favorites is our full-game side pick. In terms of scoring, the Warriors are averaging 117.5 points per game overall and 125 points per game on the road. They have averaged 112 points per game in their last 3 encounters with the Pistons. Given Detroit's recent performance, allowing more than 120 points per game in their last 3 games, the Warriors should have no trouble meeting their scoring average in this matchup. The Pistons, on the other hand, are averaging 110 points per game in general and 109.5 points per game at home. In their last 3 games against the Warriors, they have averaged 112 points per game. Considering that Golden State has allowed 112.5 points per game on the road, the Pistons are likely to score enough points to help push the total score over the projected total. The Pistons and Warriors have surpassed the total score in their last 2 meetings. Over the projected total is our full game total pick. San Antonio Spurs vs. Indiana Pacers. At Gainbridge Fieldhouse, the San Antonio Spurs arrived with a game plan to challenge the Indiana Pacers' home court advantage. With a 3-2 start, the Spurs are keen to strengthen their position, while the Pacers are currently at a .500 record early in the season. This showdown features 2 teams with potent offensive arsenals, setting the stage for a battle of titans. San Antonio's young core, led by the dynamic Victor Wembanyama, will go up against the precision and pace of Tyrese Halliburton's Pacers. As the Spurs seek improvement in their away record and the Pacers aim to maintain their home dominance, this game promises to showcase tactical basketball and scoring prowess. The San Antonio Spurs have displayed decent form, winning 3 of their first 6 games. However, they are looking to rebound after a 123-116 overtime loss to the Raptors last night. Keldon Johnson led the team with 26 points on 11 of 18 shooting, while Zach Collins contributed 21 points along with 11 rebounds and 5 assists. Victor Wembanyama tallied 20 points, 9 rebounds, 4 assists, and 5 blocks. The Spurs, as a team, shot 49% from the field and made 10 of 32 three-point attempts. They dominated the second quarter with a 28-13 advantage, building a 22-point lead. However, they struggled in overtime, scoring only 6 points, allowing the Raptors to secure the win. On the other side, the Indiana Pacers have lost 3 of their last 4 games, seeking a comeback after falling narrowly to the Hornets in a 125-124 loss on Saturday. Tyrese Halliburton played a starring role, registering a season-high 43 points and 12 assists on 14 of 21 shooting. Miles Turner added 14 points, and Buddy Hield contributed 19 points off the bench. The Pacers, as a team, shot 48% from the field and an impressive 22 of 45 from beyond the arc. They scored 50 points in the third quarter, erasing a 13-point deficit and taking the lead, but ultimately fell short after Hield missed the game-tying free throw with 29.1 seconds left on the clock. The Spurs are still without Devin Vassell, while the Pacers have ruled out Jarace Walker. San Antonio has made a solid start with 3 wins in its first 5 games, and Victor Wembanyama has become a dominant presence, leading the Spurs in scoring, rebounding, steals, and blocked shots. The team has covered the spread in 4 of their last 6 games. Indiana is scoring plenty of points, averaging 120 points per game, but they are giving up an average of 123.5 points per game. Opponents are shooting 49.5% overall against Indiana, ranking them 28th in the league. The Pacers are next to last in 3-point shooting percentage allowed, with 40.6%. San Antonio ranks 11th in scoring and is slightly better than Indiana in points allowed. Placing 27th in the league, the Pacers have the home advantage and additional rest. The San Antonio Spurs, on the other hand, are playing the second game of a back-to-back after their overtime matchup. Additionally, the availability of Devin Vassell for the Spurs remains uncertain. Although the Pacers should be favored, the line appears substantial for a team that has struggled defensively so far. The game is likely to be a high-scoring, back-and-forth affair, making it prudent to take the points with the Spurs. So the San Antonio Spurs to cover the spread as underdogs is our full game side pick. Both teams have exhibited offensive efficiency, with the Pacers scoring over 120 points per game on average. The Spurs have also demonstrated their ability to put up points, notably in their recent 132-121 win over Phoenix. Both teams have shown vulnerabilities in defense, with the Pacers allowing an astonishing 155 points to Boston, and the Spurs conceding 126 points to Dallas this season. The total has gone over in 7 of the Spurs' last 8 games and in 8 of the last 9 for the Pacers. It's also gone over in 5 of the last 6 games played by the Pacers at home. As previously mentioned, Indiana ranks 5th in scoring and 29th in points allowed, while San Antonio is 11th in scoring and 27th in points allowed. These statistics suggest a high-scoring game. Over the projected total is our full game total pick. Dallas Mavericks versus Orlando Magic. The Dallas Mavericks, leading the Southwest Division, hit the road on Monday for a clash with the Orlando Magic, co-leaders of the Southeast Division. Dallas faced their first defeat of the season on Friday night, falling to the Denver Nuggets 125-114. They will play at home against Charlotte on Sunday before heading to Orlando on Monday. Orlando is coming off a victory against the Los Angeles Lakers, winning 120-101 on Saturday, marking their second consecutive win. Maxi Kleber will be absent for Dallas, while Markieff Morris is questionable. Orlando will miss Wendell Carter Jr., and Gary Harris and Markelle Fultz are questionable. The Dallas Mavericks have been in excellent form, securing 5 wins in their first 6 games. They are determined to continue their strong performance after a hard-fought 124-118 home victory against the Hornets last night. Grant Williams led the way with 18 points on 7 of 9 shooting. Kyrie Irving orchestrated the offense with 18 points and 10 assists. Luka Doncic contributed 23 points, 12 rebounds, and 9 assists, while Tim Hardaway Jr. added 16 points off the bench. The Mavericks, as a team, shot 47% from the field and made 14 of 42 three-point attempts. They struggled in the first half, falling behind by 15 points, but rallied in the second half, scoring 74 points to secure the narrow win. On the other side, the Orlando Magic have won 4 of their first 6 games. They aim for a third straight victory after a convincing 120-101 home win against the Lakers on Saturday. Franz Wagner led the team with 26 points on 1-2 of 2-8 shooting. Paolo Banchero added 25 points, 7 rebounds, and 10 assists, while Cole Anthony chipped in with 14 points off the bench. The Magic, as a team, shot 45% from the field and made 12 of 33 three-point attempts. They took control of the game from the start, scoring 39 points in the first quarter to establish a double-digit lead, which they extended in the second half to lead by 25 points. The Mavericks will be without Maxi Kleber, while the Magic have ruled out Gary Harris and Markelle Fultz for this game. The Orlando Magic have been an unexpected success story in the early weeks of the NBA season, starting with a 4-2 record. Their 2 losses came against the Lakers and the Clippers, where they faced the best player on the opposing team. In this game, the Mavericks have the advantage with Doncic and Irving, making a significant impact for Dallas. Although Orlando is playing well, they will miss their leading rebounder, Wendell Carter Jr., and Dallas will capitalize at both ends of the court. Dallas is the 4th highest scoring team in the NBA and will likely see more opportunities with offensive rebounds in the absence of Orlando's Carter. Dallas is also second in the league in three-point shooting percentage, hitting 40.9% of its attempts, while Orlando ranks 12th in three-point field goal shooting percentage allowed. The Dallas duo of Luka Doncic and Kyrie Irving will pose challenges for Orlando's backcourt on both ends, while Grant Williams and Dwight Powell will control the paint for the Mavericks against Orlando's inside game without Carter. The Orlando Magic have been a pleasant surprise with their strong 4-2 start. They have the home advantage in rest, while the Mavericks played last night. However, it's essential to maintain perspective. The Mavericks are still the more talented and better team, and the underdog status seems like an overreaction. Getting the better team with the points is an attractive proposition, so the Dallas Mavericks to cover the spread as underdogs is our full game side pick. Orlando's defense is among the best in the NBA, allowing an average of only 103.5 points per game, the 3rd lowest in the league. However, they are scoring an average of only 110 points per game. Dallas might play at a slightly slower tempo as it's their 2nd game in as many nights after facing Charlotte on Sunday. This suggests the game may be lower scoring. Under the projected total is our full game total pick. That's all for now, so if you have any other games you would like reviewed, then leave a comment down below with the game you would like analyzed. Subscribe to our channel, leave a like on this video, and we'll get to it as soon as we possibly can. We would also love to hear your opinion on the picks presented to you in this video, whether you agree or disagree with them, so leave a comment down below and do let us know.